For some time now, I have really been looking for a way to scale up my business. So I needed some financial help. So I met this person I respect so much when it comes to business. He's such a great entrepreneur. So we fixed a meeting for yesterday, Sunday, and we met yesterday. Well, I actually went there for help, but I got something more, and I think I should share it with whoever that might stumble into this video that needs that same motivation. So during our discussion, he told me some things that he said according to him he has never told anyone before. Let me just go straight. What I got from our meeting yesterday was power of process. You see, process, jokes apart, process is not sweet. Process is not pleasant. Process is not enjoyable. It is not. Some people quit during process because process is not easy. It is not. But it is worth it. It is the pathway to what we're actually pursuing, to what we're looking for. Do you know what it means for a bank to be begging you to take their money? Like, come and take this money now. So there are some of us that are chasing money, that needs money, while there are this other set of people that money is chasing because money needs them. You get it? And it all boils down to process. See, process is an asset. Experience is a blessing. This person showed me a spreadsheet that contains his business record far back to 7 years ago. Every details of the transaction, of how the business went, he has them. You see, process, there's nothing that anyone can achieve without the process. It is very easy, it is very okay to have an idea, a business idea, or a product idea, and then after having this idea, you want to do your visibility studies based on assumption and datas. Yes, you can take datas and then you assume that at the end of the day, this is how the business is going to be. You expect some laws, your risk management, you do all these things. But the truth is, so long it has not existed yet, the experience has not yet manifested, it's still in the process. The real deal is when the thing is in the process, when you are into it, you see that most of the things you thought that are going to happen in that business will not happen. Things that you don't expect will start showing up. You see, this is the process we're talking about, the experiences. Some places end up quitting because of the process. They couldn't take what the process presented to them. But you see, the process is an asset. Once you go through it, when the food done, everybody go out shop out. But you see, that process is the real deal. I think process is a blessing. I think when you pray to God for something and God wants to bless you, He gives you process. Because after going through the process, you now have it handy. It is now an asset. You know, the only reason the bank could call him and say, we need you to take this money, is because they've seen something. They've seen his experience. They've seen that this guy has gone through a process. He don't see 99. Yeah. We often say who don't see 99, who's supposed to fear 100. So I'm trying to see if you are going through the process of 99 right now, stay. Yeah, this is just to encourage somebody that, you see, when God wanted to take away the sin of the world, according to that theory, it wasn't easy for Jesus. There was a point Jesus said, it is possible for me to run, to stop this process. So there is always a process to it. If it doesn't have process, it is not original. It won't last. It is not it. So I'm trying to encourage somebody right now that if you're passing through a process to achieve something and you're thinking of quitting because the thing is not going as planned, don't. We are in this together. Trust me. I'm here too. There are we many. Don't quit. Go through it. It's an asset. You'll be happy you went through it. There's something else I want to say about process. You see, during process, some people will no longer like you like they used to, because you no longer think like they do, because you no longer look clean like they expect you to look. Most of us, society determines or they define our success for us, so we want to emotionally attach to these definitions. During process, in order for you to actually achieve that goal, when you're going through process, you will no longer fit into many circles. You will no longer speak their language. Some of them will call you names. Some of them will say you're proud, because maybe you will no longer have time for them, because you have decided that I must make so amount daily. My cash flow must be this. I have to stay in my shop to achieve this. I am not going to any invitation this week. I am not, you set goals. People will start saying that you're proud. People will start saying that you no longer fear God. You're no longer serving God, because your time in church might be limited during this process period. You may no longer look touch or clean. But you see, don't quit. Even your family members, some of them will no longer understand you. There are sometimes your wife or your babe will demand some certain amount of money for a particular need. You wouldn't want to injure the business. You wouldn't want to rob Peter to pay Paul. That is not, it will not sound good or look good to them. They start hating you. They start developing this negative emotion for you. But don't quit. It's the process, man. Process is not sweet. Don't let anybody deceive you. I am here to motivate you, at the same time to be so honest and realistic. People are silent. After speaking with him yesterday, I realized that people are silently and quietly building wealth, man, without societal validation. They are going through processes that does not even need societal validation. But I think it's worth it. You know what you want to achieve. You know the goal. You know the structure. Follow it. We're in this together. Sweet. I said I want to follow what the wealthy people are doing. That when I started this journey, when I said no, I want to be wealthy, but now I'm seeing things, man. But I'm not quitting. We are not quitting. Let's not quit. I am saying this, that we should not quit. Let's follow the process, man. The food go down if we no quit. If we no off the stove, the food go down. If we put all the necessary ingredients, the food go down. The food go down. We are in this together, man. He told me something, that JV, why don't you build experience? That he told me that yesterday. I thought about it. I said, yes, that's true. Why don't you build experience? Build it. Once you experience it, it's no longer an assumption. It now becomes your own personal